Hey everyone, I'm Trisha Swenson.
And I'm Ken Hovey.
And you're watching the 2024 summer preview of Vail Valley Live.
It's that time of year where we've transitioned out of winter and we go into what is arguably some of the locals and our visitors' favorite time of year, and that is summer. And you know, Trisha, people come here all the time for the skiing and the riding, but there's actually way more to do here in the Eagle River Valley in the summer months.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times you're just confined to the slopes of Vail or Beaver Creek. And of course, we have all the activities, the hiking and biking and different things you can do on the mountain, on the resorts. But then you take us all the way down to the rivers, or maybe we're doing some far-reaching hiking trail, like maybe a 14,000 foot.
I'm with you. Hiking, biking, rafting, kayaking, golf, horseback riding, you name it. There's a lot to do. And during this program, we're going to cover some of those things that are available here in the Valley, as well as a lot of special events. And trust me, there are a ton of things to do in the winter, but in the summertime, there's actually even more. There's music festivals. There is the farmers markets that go on. So we've got a ton of information for you over the next hour.
Yeah. And you know what, Ken, I don't know about you, but I came in the winter and then I stayed for the summer. And that's a famous quote. Many people, that's how they get roped into staying here.
That's what happened to me when I moved here. I came here to be a snowboarder in 1991, and people are like, oh, you got to stick around for the summers. They're way better. And I thought, that's crazy. What could you do? And then I discovered kayaking and then all the other stuff, mountain biking that goes along with it. And you're soon sucked in to why we live here year round.
You definitely are. So we're going to be with you for the next hour to let you know about a ton of things that are going on. This is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. If you need any outfits or to get outfitted for some of these events, activities, we've got it for you.
I was noticing your outfit, by the way.
I know. I got this from the outlets at Silverthorne. This was from the Polo outlet,
Beautiful.
the Ralph Lauren.
I like it. And a lot of things to do in Silverthorne once you're over there. But we're going to primarily focus on events that take place right here in Eagle County.
So we're going to get started with Memorial Day weekend, because that's really the kind of the kickoff to summer throughout the rest of the nation. It could sometimes be snowing that weekend.
Definitely snow. Bring a jacket.
But these events happen rain or shine. And one thing that's been going on for a long time, it is Blues, Brews, and Barbecue at Beaver Creek.
This is a favorite. This is one that I would encourage. I mean, it's just like the name says, and Brews is a part of it. You don't have to drink, but they have really good beer there. This is a great time to come for an event. If you were to come here specifically for a weekend, get a hotel, stay in the Valley, use the transportation system, and enjoy. And also the barbecue that they have up there. Oh yeah, it is fierce.
They've got pit masters that are going to be there from the region. And what's really cool is they also have some demos. So you're not only tasting, but you're learning along the way. And then the craft beer industry. We'll have some ciders and some other things going on too. And then the music. They bring in blues artists from all over. We're going to start it out on Friday night. Jack's Hollow will play 4:30, and then Ghost Town Blues Band playing at 6:30. And then we go into Saturday and Sunday. And these are kind of like all day things. I'd get up, get your bike ride, get your run, get your rafting in early.
Yeah, and
then go there for the afternoon.
It's a multi-day event, so pace yourself.
Yeah, totally. But other great singers we have coming. Ryan Collingwood is going to be performing as Elvis. All right, a little bit of blues, and then Delta Sonics. They played here in the Valley before, and then Bette Smith, Don Bryant rounds out your Saturday, and then on Sunday we've got Tyrone Benoit. So Tab
Benoit's brother, I believe.
Yeah.
What a talented family.
I know. So he's going to be there 12:30 on Sunday. Dirty Red and the Soul Shakers will be the mid-afternoon band. And then to close us all down, we'll have Booker T. Jones.
That place will be rocking.
Well, when we come back, we're going to take you on an adventure of music, a musical journey. Stay with us.
Welcome to the Outlets at Silverthorne, offering amazing stores and scenery that isn't just shopping anymore. Adventure and fun awaits you in a scenic setting, guaranteed to make you enjoy and appreciate the great outdoors. For starters, you may wish to begin your vacation or day trip by visiting the Colorado Welcome Center. You will be provided with complimentary maps, hiking and biking trails, fly fishing locations, and great things to see and do. Be sure and pick up your savings card when you visit the Colorado Welcome Center, as hundreds of dollars in savings can be yours just for the asking. The Outlets at Silverthorne is just a stone's throw from nearby trails. The surroundings are breathtaking. Start your journey by renting your desired equipment at Blue Valley Ski and Snowboard. Did you know they have electric bikes for rent? The Outlets at Silverthorne offers wonderful athletic and athleisure apparel from Pearl Izumi, the Colorado-based hiking and biking store, and Columbia Outlet is the perfect store for all of your outdoor and workout needs at discounted prices every day. The Outlets offers great brands like J. Crew, Levi's, the only Williams-Sonoma outlet in the state, Banana Republic, American Eagle, Calvin Klein, Lucky Brands, and more. At 30 to 70% off every day, this is your shopping destination. If you want to relax and refuel, be sure and stop by the Thirsty Pika Tap Room, known for its 30 amazing self-pouring beverage wall taps. Be sure and unwind in the tap room. Your cozy Crocs are of course invited, and it's just next door. Crocs not only rock, they are comfy too. The Outlets at Silverthorne is an easy drive just 30 minutes east of Vail on I-70 at exit 205. The Outlets at Silverthorne isn't just shopping anymore. Your adventure awaits you.
Well, we are back with the 2024 overview for this summer, and we're going to let you know about summer concerts right now. And if you need an outfit for any of these fun events that we have, we want to thank our presenting sponsor, Outlets at Silverthorne, for this elevated savings. We can get you dressed up for maybe if it's the Bravo Gala, or you just want to go to the Hot Summer Nights concerts, maybe show downtown.
You might even run into Peggy Ziegler while you're over there.
Yeah.
She'll get you outfitted. She's awesome.
Definitely.
And, they have so many different locations over there. Regardless what you want, they'll cover you from head to toe. But as Trisha mentioned, there are a lot of music festivals, and one of the most historic and most beloved is the Bravo Music Festival. And Trisha, I think that this was started in like 1987.
Yeah.
Right?
I think we're going definitely. Yeah. Oh,
something like 30
years plus.
Yeah, 37 years, somewhere around there.
And so we're really excited to be bringing back 4 different orchestras. And we're going to start it out on June 20th. It'll go all the way through August 1st. And we've got a new one coming up. We have Sinfónica de Minería from Mexico.
I'm glad that you had to pronounce that.
I think I pronounced it right. I got to hear a sample of these folks. Some of their band members were here from their orchestra, and just amazing.
The talent
in the winter. It was really cool.
It's so cool. And these are the orchestras.
Mhm.
There is the Dallas Symphony Orchestra, the Philadelphia Orchestra, the New York Philharmonic also comes here. And I mean, they bring everyone.
Yeah.
And they fill up the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. And it's an event. You have to go. I mean, you can go casual, but this is actually a summer event that you can get decked out and go there and enjoy and have some beverages and the views from the amphitheater as well. I mean, it's an outdoor amphitheater and it is gorgeous.
And you know what? One thing they're doing special this year, and this is with the Philadelphia Orchestra, they're performing the opera La Bohème. Okay, so this is going to be on July 10th and then on July 12th. Tickets have gone on sale already. And I know people were just locally, they were just so excited that they were going to be able to see opera. You know, you think about that setting, you can see opera at big, huge opera houses in big, huge cities. But to have this outdoor setting, the cool range, the sun, maybe there's a little rainbow out there.
You have no idea what you'll see. And the artists themselves, we've interviewed them over the years. They love to come here and perform. And also, when you go to the amphitheater, it's not like a really basic sound system they have there. They have the latest state-of-the-art everything. So you really hear every note. It is an experience.
And what I love is, if you've been there when they have the big screen, so if you're on the lawn, they have that screen that's up on the rooftop, so you feel like you're closer to the
right
stage.
there. Yeah, they have a full audio. It's a remarkable event. It's a great place to see it. And then, I mean, how much better does it get
Yeah.
than to have something like, the Dallas Symphony Orchestra come here and play here?
And they like coming here because it's pretty hot in Dallas this time of year. So they love coming for a few weeks. And that's what you get. You get, a certain amount of nights with each of the different orchestras. So it goes by pretty quick. And like I mentioned, starts on June 20th, goes until August 1st. Tickets start at $34. So you think about some of the caliber of musicians that you're seeing for that price and that experience.
It's a good deal. And if you're watching our program late and you're saying, oh, there's a show tonight, don't have your feelings hurt if it's sold out, but you never know. Sometimes tickets do open up last minute. So, but if you are watching this early in the season, definitely go online, get your tickets ahead of time.
BravoVail.org.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. We're here today at the Silverthorne outlet at Pearl Izumi. Amazing store, Colorado-based. Everything is 30 to 70% off. Plus, they get all brand new merchandise all the time. You gotta take a look. Follow me. Here's Rachel. Rachel has on, of course, Pearl Izumi. She's got her amazing violet zip long sleeve jersey. She has her pink tank, love it. She has her gray skirt with chamois. She also has her canyon shoes, cycling shoes. So she's ready for biking, hiking, anything she wants. $365 retail, comes to $286.87. Rachel's gonna save $78.12. Thank you, Rachel. And here comes Anna Nicole. She too is in Pearl Izumi. She has her polka dot jersey on, her amazing chamois bike shorts, her yellow gloves, and her Pearl Izumi water bottle, of course. $142 retail, comes to $75.15 Pearl Izumi outlet price. She's gonna save $66.85. Looking great, Anna Nicole. And Ava. Here comes Ava. She has on her amazing jersey, her orange and purple jersey, her purple fun shorts, they're short shorts. She also has her purple gloves on and her Canyon cycling shoes. Whole outfit would be $305, comes to $196.42. She's gonna save $108.57. Looking great, Ava. And Kara, it's up to you. Brand new, just in the Colorado jersey for 2024. She also has her cropped leggings, her Vesta cycling shoes, and her thank you for riding bicycle tumbler. She's amazing. Her whole outfit would be $302, comes to $168.30. She's gonna save $133.70. You go, girl. And Alexandra. She looks fabulous. She is ready for that hike, bike, whatever. She's got her coral tank on, her Nathan blue short on. Nathan is manufactured by Pearl Izumi. She has her Alp Canyon mountain shoe, her socks that are amazing, bringing in all of her colors, and her whole outfit would be $265, comes to $119.25. She's gonna save $145.75. Thank you, Alexandra. And then, of course, we're not finished without Reese. Reese looks great. She has her floral jersey. Again, this is brand new for 2024. She has also her cactus flower cycling shorts and then her Vesta cycling shoe, bright and fun. $280 retail, comes to $184.50. She's gonna save $95.50. Thank you, Reese. Just a reminder, be sure and pick up your savings card, which is available to you for free at the Colorado Welcome Center. You will receive an extra 10% off anything you find in the Pearl Izumi outlet, so you need to have that savings card. Happy summer, and we'll see you soon.
Now, another thing that goes on at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater is Hot Summer Nights, brought to you by Moe's Original Barbecue. And this is a free fun event, kind of a locals night. It's usually a Tuesday nights throughout the whole season. They take a little break for the dance festival.
Yeah, it's mostly Tuesdays. There's a couple Thursdays mixed in there.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
to check the schedule, but it is free. You can't go in there with dogs and bringing your own booze. They sell wine and beer,
Yeah.
and they sell food there. You get there early. They have lawn seating, which actually the lawn seating generally goes quicker
Yeah.
depending on the weather than the covered seating. They have remarkable performances there. I always think back, one of my favorite performances, and you can tell me yours, that I saw there years ago. Dierks Bentley
Oh yeah.
played a free
Yeah.
Tuesday night concert, and it was when his song came out, What Was I Thinking? His sister lived here
Yeah,
in the valley, or she still does.
Yes.
And he came and he played here, and it was literally, it was right when he went huge, and everyone's like, oh my, we're seeing Dierks Bentley for
know.
free.
I know.
And it was such a good show. So you never know who you're going to see there.
Yeah, they've got a lot of great shows. I think, did Sheryl Crow play
I think she
there?
did. Yeah. We're dating ourselves now.
There's
Trish,
there's a lot of Where Are They Now that
Mhm.
played here. Robert Randolph, one of them, so it's just really cool. Who
it is
they
the
get.
social scene.
The Marleys, I think
Mhm.
Ziggy Marley's played
I just
there.
saw the Marley movie,
Yeah.
and now I really want to see them again
Okay.
perform, because it told, the tale of Bob Marley and his family. And I was like, they have the characters that,
Yeah.
portrayed members of his family in there. And I was like, I saw her at City Market one day.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the entire story to this. Like, you see them
Oh my
around
gosh.
town, and you talk about a social scene. You want to meet people.
Yeah.
We do this program for locals, but if you're someone that's just moved here and you want to meet everybody, come to the Tuesday night concerts.
Yes, come to the Tuesday night concerts. It is so much fun. And I just love the fact that it's free, because you could have friends from out of town and you're like, hey, should we go for a while? And then we can go have dinner or
Mhm.
whatever. It's kind of happens on the earlier part of the evening, 6:30. And like we said, you can bring your own picnic, or you can get lunch or your dinner there. They've got great snacks.
They got Moe's Barbecue, by the way, who is, the title sponsor of this. And if you've never had Moe's Barbecue, they have their location down in Eagle. It is delicious. I've got a number of plates I could go through that I like there, but oh my gosh, their turkey sandwiches are so good. So plenty of food, and there are other options there, of course. The other nice thing about this event is right next door, there's a playground for the kids. Basketball courts are there. Also, Betty Ford Alpine Gardens is right next door. There is a fee to go into the Alpine Gardens, but there's a lot to do just in that area while you're there.
Yeah, so go to grfavail.com/hot summer nights, and that'll give you the whole lineup, let you know who's playing when, and what, describe what kind of band they are. And that should be a good little primer for you to find out what you're going to be doing on Tuesday nights. And then now, Ken, this is kind of a little a story close to my heart. So the Vail Jazz had ceased most of their operations in October 2023. So they were going to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And had been their 29th year.
They used to do a lot in Lion's Head.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So they were just going to, okay, bye-bye, we're going away. Well, people heard about it, and they're like, wait a minute, one more time.
We can't lose this.
We need the encore performance.
We're getting the band back together.
Literally.
Lots of bands.
So it is going to be a special 30th anniversary. We're not going to have the Sundays and the farmers markets, things and everything leading up to the Vail Jazz Labor Day party. It's just going to be the Vail Jazz Labor Day party. So it's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday of Labor Day weekend. And they have pretty much a lot of their favorites coming back. Ann Hampton Calloway. We're going to have Curtis Steigers on the saxophone and vocals. Nikki Harris with her gospel prayer meeting that sells out usually every Sunday that they host that in the morning. And then, of course, Bill Conliffe, Terrell Stafford, Wycliffe Gordon, John Clayton. They're going to be kind of the A-team house band. So they're coming back. And then they work with some of the best and brightest high school students across the nation. They come in early.
They do. I've seen them in force, and there's a lot of kids, their families come out, and some of the most talented musicians. I heard a group of these kids 2 years ago at the resort. They just gotten together, and they're from all over the country, and they got together and played together, and I just happened to be walking by, and I was like, man, my kids need to step it up. I've got teenage sons, and some of these kids were like 12 or 13 years old, and I was just like, how do you have this much talent?
Yeah.
So they come out here, they learn from the best. They get to interact with them, and it's just great. It's another one of those classic Vail events. Good to know that it's coming back.
Well, it's coming back. Yeah. And, they lost their founder, Howard Stone, passed away in August of 2022. And they put together the 2023 season, very robust, but they got to the fall and they're like, okay, we just can't keep going, keep it going on. So this is just kind of a real big tribute and a big thank you. So if you have ever, been any Vail Jazz, you got to come to this one. And even if you never have, it's going to be a pretty special time.
And the weather's typically perfect right then.
Yeah.
Nice temperatures. You throw on a little sweater in the afternoon. Do some stuff on the mountain. It's almost like an après ski scene for the summertime. You go do your stuff during the day, and then by the afternoon, you're drinking champagne or wine and listening to good music around.
A little bit of jazz.
Where is that? Where are they doing
well,
that?
This year they're going to do it at a big tent outside of Manorvale.
Okay.
So that's where it'll be.
On the eastern side of the resort. So if you're looking at Vail Mountain, it's all the way to the east side, over by Golden Peak.
Welcome to the Outlet Silverthorne, offering amazing stores and scenery that isn't just shopping. Visit the Colorado Welcome Center to pick free. Blue Valley Ski and Snowboard has all of your equipment needs. Visit Columbia and Pearl Izumi with prices of 30 to 70% off every. At the end of your journey, stop by Thirst Tap Room. Wear your new Crocs. The Outlet at Silverthorne, located 30 minutes east of Vail on I-70 at exit 205.
And now, okay, so in addition to all the things that we do at the Ford Amphitheater with Bravo and with the Hot Summer Nights, we also have some pretty big named acts that come in. So AEG Presents works with the Vail Valley Foundation, and they're going to be bringing in a ton of fun shows. So, and we started it early in April with some of those Operate at the Amp shows, but then in May, we've got Joe Russo's Almost Dead on the 31st of May. Then, of course, the GoPro Mountain Games that we mentioned, Xavier Rudd and everyone coming in there. But then right after that, Humphrey McGee's. We got Steve Martin.
I was just going to blurt it out. I just saw it right there. I was talking to my wife about it last night.
Are you going to go?
My wife loves Steve Martin.
Oh,
yes. Ever since I've met her, Steve Martin, so funny. If you're a young adult or a kid, it's so funny how movies, surpass generations.
Yeah.
Watch The Jerk with Steve. Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
oh my gosh. Steve Martin is so funny. He's from Saturday Night Live. He is one of the most talented musicians there are on a banjo.
Yeah.
And it surprises a lot of people because they know him for his comedy. So he's a phenomenal musician, but he mixes a little bit of comedy in it. Steve Martin, I have to get tickets for that.
Well, and then you pair it up with Martin Short.
Yeah, Martin Short.
Okay, so Steve Martin, Martin Short. And then they're going to also bring in, they'll be probably playing some music. They're calling this the Dukes of Funnytown.
You got me going here. Slightly Stupid is coming?
Yes. That's on August 9th.
That's going to be a good one.
We've got Darkstra Orchestra, Portugal, The Man.
The Beach Boys?
Okay, yes, the Beach Boys.
Nora Jones is coming.
Yes, but it's already sold out.
Anybody got a ticket out there? Call us.
I need a miracle. I need a miracle.
I think myself, along with many other men that loved MTV back in the day, Nora Jones was such a phenomenal,
I know.
Beautiful voice,
Yes.
such a great artist.
So
Man, look at
she's
this.
coming. Okay.
Robert Plant and Allison Krauss.
Well, I know.
I'm skipping ahead. Jim Gaffigan.
Another
one of my wife's favorites.
Okay. And then Bare Naked Ladies with Toad the Red Sprocket.
Okay. Toad the Wet Sprocket was
I love those guys.
was the biggest band of its kind. I moved here in 1991. I think it was like 1992.
Oh, yeah.
The funny thing was that we're at the Grand Hyatt years ago. Oh man, where did they play? They played at one of these hotels here, like underground and some little this random show. And I got in there and it was like the coolest thing to see Toad the Wet Sprocket. So there's a lot of people that are in my age bracket that are going to be at this show.
They were playing at the Villar last year in the summer, and I had to change a trip. I had to change a flight a day early, and I wanted to go see them, so I didn't get to see them. But I have seen Bare Naked Ladies at the Ford Amphitheater years ago. So
you got to pick the three that you want to see.
Okay, yeah, I want to go. I want to go see Bare Naked Ladies. I want to see Jim Gaffigan, and I would love to see Robert Plant and Allison Krauss.
That's Allison Krauss. I'm definitely Steve Martin because my wife will want to go to that one.
Okay.
Nora Jones, she's going to be my Slightly Stupid.
Oh yeah.
They
yeah.
are so good. They have such like a happy, groovy music to them. And then Jim Gaffigan, his dry sense of humor. You should Google his stand-up routine about skiing. Yeah. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's wow.
So,
good job.
I know.
Vail Valley Foundation.
Yeah.
Solid work with Tommy Boyd and the crew.
Well, and there will probably be more acts announced. So just keep on looking at grfavail.com.
How do they do it?
I don't know.
Like they must have a workforce of a small army. Yeah. That is a big deal.
They have like Santa's elves. They work here in the summer. And then
Great
they go
shows.
back to the North Pole.
That's honestly the best lineup.
Yeah.
I think I've ever seen.
Yep. And then, okay, other things that are going on this summer. We're going to take it down valley to your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Gypsum Days.
Western Eagle County, Gypsum Days. This is some grassroots fun.
All right. So July 18th, 19th, and 20th. And you know what? It's so much more than their headliner concerts. They have Youth Fishing Derby, the 5K and the parade, the classic car show.
That classic car show, it may be a small town. The sickest rigs are out there. Hot rods, award winners from other shows. People come from all over to enter their car in this competition. And I mean, it'll blow your mind. There's generally about 100 vehicles that are in this show, maybe a little bit more. And if you're a car enthusiast, and you'd be really surprised at some of the sleeper rigs that people have in storage units here.
Yes.
You know, these guys that own big houses up in Bachelor Gulch, they just happen to have like a 67 Stingray or something like that they break out and bring down. You're like, wow, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, with low miles. And also one of my other favorite things about Gypsum Days, the live music, but they have a jalapeno eating contest.
Oh my gosh. I would never want to. Did you ever do this?
I tried. I think I ate like 4 and had to drink 6 gallons of milk.
Yeah.
There are people that can actually eat like 75 jalapeno. You won't win. I mean, maybe you'll win. I don't know if you got an iron gut, but it's just fun. Gypsum Days is awesome. It is 35 minutes west of us here. It's where the Eagle County Regional Airport is. So if you've ever flown into the Eagle Airport, it's our little town down there, and you'll love it.
Yeah, and all the activities that go on for the kids, the youth talent show. So it's going to be really awesome. So Gypsum Days, that's DAZE.
That's right.
You can find out more on their website. And then also down valley, down in Eagle, we have Showdown Town. So this is at Eagletown Park. It's on Thursdays. So it's kind of the answer to the Tuesday night concert, Hot Summer Nights on Tuesdays. Well, then we go down valley on Thursdays, and the park is just filled with families and wonderful picnic spreads. People outdo themselves with the gourmet food spreads out there. It's crazy.
People go down there. There's tons of kids running around. There's a park there. It's also the only event that I know in the valley that you can bring your own booze. You can bring your own beer. You can't bring any glass.
Yeah, beer and wine.
Beer and wine, but you can go down there and you can mix up drinks, watch the kids play, bring your own kids.
Yeah.
Like it's the only event that has a park, like a really nice park for kids to play right next door. So like you can just be partying with your friends. It's a longer day. You get a lot of sunshine. It's warm in the afternoon. They have food vendors, listen to music, dance on the grass, and then grab your cooler and just walk on home if you live in. If you're thinking about starting a family, come to Showdown Town.
Check it out. You'll see how fun it is to have kids. All right. Well, all right. That's going to wrap it up for that section of just the music kind of around the valley. But when we come back, we're going to talk about Beaver Creek. We're going to talk about July 4th celebrations. We're going to talk about Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. So stay with the 2024 summer overview of Vail Valley Live, presented by the Outlet of Silverthorne. And speaking of which, let's check in with Peggy Ziegler.
She's amazing. She knows everything about the place.
It's summertime in the Rockies. It's so exciting. I'm in Columbia, my amazing fleece jacket. But if you're into bargains, have I got the flying deal for you. The boots, Sorel from Columbia, they are absolutely closed out, $59.99, or buy one, get one half off. Amazing deals. If you're willing to go ahead and purchase off season, this is the store for you. Can't wait to show you some of the summer looks. Rachel's in her Omni Shade Amazing bucket hat. She has her wick floral sundress on, her pink flip-flops, her white floral hoodie, and her whole outfit would be $164. Comes to $131. She's saving over $54. Here comes Anna Nicole. Anna Nicole also is in Columbia for kids. She's got her Omni Shade kitty cat hat on, her PFG, that's professional fishing gear, fabulous sundress. She has her short underneath if she needed them, her seafoam drink cup, insulated, and her amazing Youth Oklahoma shoe. $139 would be retail, $85 outlet. She's gonna save $53.80. And here comes Kara. She's ready for that bike ride. She's got on her sorbet baseball cap, her Omni Shade long sleeve graphic tee, which is, you can see that on the back, amazing. Her striped fun leggings, her lace sorbet sneakers, and her whole outfit would be $209, comes to $130. She's saving $78. Thank you, Kara, looking great. Okay, Reese, it's all up to you. Bike, hike, or run. Here you go. She's got her Omni Shade PFG amazing hat on. Bikering always is an outside cap. She always loves to be outside. She has her fabulous gray leggings, her amazing tee, jersey, her shoes, and of course her hat. Whole outfit would be $243.99, comes to $150.84. She's gonna save $93.14. Thank you, Reese. Okay, Ava, here you go. You are ready to go, girl. She has on the cutest, fun little bucket hat, floral. She has her hoodie on in that lilac fun purple. She has her amazing purple backpack and her white shorts. They're short skirts built in. She also has her white PFG sneakers on. Her whole outfit actually would be $164, comes to $111. She's gonna save over $53. Thank you so much, Ava. Alexandra, she's got on Columbia too. She's got her fun dress on, sundress, seafoam. She has her 3/4 zip hoodie on when it gets cooler out. She has her bucket hat and her Crystal Springs lace sneakers. And they are all buy one, get one half. $214 retail, comes to $141 outlet. She's gonna save $73.69. Thank you, Alexandra. And here comes JD. He is our official fly fisherman. Oh yeah, he's also decked out in Columbia. He has his amazing black hat. He also has his Omni Shade white long sleeve shirt on. He has his amazing PFG, that's performance fishing gear, shirt on, his Columbia pant, his neck gaiter, his gloves, and his PFG flip-flops. His whole outfit would be $252, comes to $169, saving $82.87. The Outlets at Silverthorne, your place for all of your summer looks and wardrobe. Don't forget to stop by the Columbia outlet and also pick up your savings card at the Colorado Welcome Center. It's the place to be. See you soon.
At the brand new Makoto Vail restaurant at Grand Hyatt Vail. And joining us now, we have celebrity chef, award-winning chef, Makoto Okua. And thanks for coming. I can't believe
Thank you so much for having me.
Take some of your time. I know you're really busy getting things ready to go. And
thank you.
How excited are you to open this brand new place in Vail? Because, you know, I've looked at the list of a lot of your restaurants. Many of them are in warm weather locations, tropical locations. Is this your first restaurant in a ski resort?
This is definitely the very first restaurant in ski resort. Hope not the last. But yeah, definitely we have a lot less in South America and so forth. Tropical country, but this is definitely first snow country.
Yeah. No snow in Panama City or Sao Paulo, Mexico City, Miami.
Yes.
Okay. Well, no, we're really excited to have this here at the Grand Hyatt Vail, and it looks amazing in here. Now, I know that you like to draw from your surroundings. So, what little bits of Colorado, what tastes of Colorado can we find on the menu?
Well, I think it's we do a lot. I mean, water, obviously. We're using a lot of water from Colorado, making soup and rice and so forth. And on top of that, we locally sourcing Colorado local lamb.
Oh, yeah.
And also we have a specialty cocktail that highlighted Colorado flavor.
Yep, right here. This is the highball.
Yeah.
A little bit of gin and a little Colorado like a little blue spruce in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a highball is a very popular drink in Japan, right?
Absolutely. One of the most famous drinking, in Japan in general. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about the decor, the surroundings. What did you think? I mean, I know that this has been in the works for a while.
Yeah.
You
Well,
finally saw it to come to fruition. What did you think?
honestly though, I don't have restaurant that hugely in this kind of lighter wood tone.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times where, darker wood or something that's really bright but different type of material. But this is something where I feel quite comfortable because I think it's the Japanese culture associated to this lighter wood color. Make me really feel like a home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, and you know the ski country. I know a lot of people from here love skiing in Japan.
I used to snowboard, I used to ski. So this is
We're gonna get you.
definitely a dream come true for me.
All right, when we get you out of the kitchen, we'll get you back on the slopes. But let's talk about the kitchen and some of the signature dishes.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite things on the menu?
My favorite and guest's favorite is a little bit different, but I do have signature cuts of meat that marinate, well, more likely dry aging within koji butter. Koji is Japanese rice mold. We mix with the miso and we wrap it around the meat and age for 3 weeks to create that little bit funkiness and everything else. That piece of meat is die for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's it called on the menu?
Koji butter aged steak.
Okay. Koji butter aged steak.
Yeah, and all time signature is absolutely sushi. Sushi is like my blood and meat. We don't mess around. Sushi will be definitely, very core, concept of who we are.
Okay, well, perfect. Well,
Yeah.
we're glad to have you open for the 2023-2024 season here at the Grand Hyatt Vail. It is Makoto Vail. Welcome back to the 2024 summer overview of Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson.
And I'm Ken Hovey. Thanks for sticking with us. We're about to wrap things up, but before we go, the last third of the show we dedicate to Beaver Creek Mountain, one of my favorite places, definitely known for heated sidewalks, escalators, free chocolate chip cookies during the winter months, but during the summer months, that place shines.
It definitely does. And we've got a lot of things happening just underneath the ice rink. So they have, that's the ice cream rink in the winter. Normally it's just kind of an events venue. In the summer, they've got like shuffleboard and some fun things out there. But did you realize that there's a 535 seat theater right below that area? So you just go down the escalators and they're celebrating 26 years. And Ken, I mean,
Has it been that long?
I know, because last year was the 25th anniversary. It's already 26.
Oh, man, Trisha.
And I hate to date myself, but I remember when it was a big, huge hole and it was like built down, down, down. But they didn't have a lot of
26
land,
years.
so they had to just kind of go below.
The first time you go in there, mark my words, if you've never been to a show there, the first time you walk in, you're just like, what?
Yeah.
It's on par with some of the greatest places to see a performance anywhere in the world. But even if you've been there before, every time you go back there, right? Like you go back to the Villar Center and you walk in, you're like, this place is amazing. I've seen some amazing shows there. Leanne Rimes. Saw her years ago there.
Yeah.
I mean, just the list goes on. This place is definitely a wonderful location to see any show.
I got to see Jay Leno there, and it's only because the roads were so bad that no one from Denver could get up here. So then I got someone's ticket. It was sold out, and I got the last minute call, and I'm like,
You
yeah,
got
I'll
lucky.
go.
Your social calendar was filled.
But they have a comedy, they have rock and roll, they have classical, they have children's performances. So they pretty much have it all. And we're going to see a good sample of that already this summer. So on the lineup already, we have Britt Floyd. So, there's a lot of tribute bands out there. So the music of Pink Floyd, and this is a 2-night edition, Sunday, June 30th, Monday, July 1st. So it's good if they're scheduling it for
There's some
2
people
nights.
that'll be awake for both shows.
Yeah, definitely. And then Straight No Chaser. So they're a favorite. They'll be doing summer, the 90s. And then we invite the Vail Dance Festival to come on in. Bravo has some performances there as well. So you can check their separate websites for different things that are going to be going on. But,
I'm looking at it. Is that for real? Is Clint Black
Yes.
Like, it's not a cover band.
No. Like,
Clint Black is playing there on August
Yeah.
9th.
35th anniversary of Killing Time. Okay. Now I feel really old.
Legend.
Killing Time.
And then, yeah, Clint Black is the man in country music. I mean, he is legend. You know, I know now that we've got, you know, our modern country guys
Yeah.
that are great. I love them. But Clint Black is that
Yeah.
guy that every country music artist recognizes. And then I'm looking below it. Bernadette Peters is coming with members of the Colorado Symphony. That kind of ties into Steve Martin from earlier because Bernadette Peters was Steve Martin's wife in The Jerk.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god.
If not, they know each other very well.
Okay.
They've been in movies together. She's
Cool.
hilarious.
Okay.
And then I'm looking on there, Saturday Night Live's very own Colin Jost is
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
from Weekend Update. That dude is so funny. Do you think he'll bring his wife?
Maybe.
What is her name again? I can't think of it right now.
Okay.
Gosh, it's gonna drive me crazy. The actress.
Google
Anyway,
it. Okay.
there's gonna be people screaming at this. It's this. And the Eli Young Band. What a great thing! I have to tell you my favorite thing about Villar Performing Arts Center. When I was a lift operator at Beaver Creek, and I happened to be walking by, and they were doing the presentation of that beautiful plaque
Oh yeah.
that is out front in honor of Gerald Ford.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I get pushed out of the way. No, gently, kindly, by Secret Service. President Ford. Hello, Mr. President.
Oh my
Walks by
God.
all casually with his wife.
Yeah.
They did the presentation. He said hello to everyone. It was like one of the coolest things.
know.
I'm like, it's the only time I've ever seen a president in
Yeah.
real life.
Real life.
And he was such a nice guy. He had a home in Beaver Creek for
Mhm.
years. He is one of the most iconic residents that ever lived here.
Yeah.
And it was super cool.
Oh.
It's a
awesome.
memory that I'll never forget. And I'm starting to forget things.
Yeah, and you know what? And we're just starting to see a lot of history coming through with the 26th season of the Villar Performing Arts Center.
Scarlett Johansson,
Oh, okay.
Colin's wife.
Oh, wow.
That's who it is.
Okay.
See, I'm not forgetting everything.
See,
I wonder
you're
if she'll
not
be
that
coming.
old. You're not that old. A
Great
couple of
stuff,
other
though.
fun bands. Hairball. They were supposed to come in January, but we had one of those huge snowstorms, so they couldn't get through. So they're rescheduled for August 8th. And then Ben Folds, the Ben Folds 5.
Oh yeah.
So he's coming.
Yeah, there's huge names on this. So
Yeah.
once again, trust me, if you've never been to the Villar Center, you're gonna love it. If you've been there before, you know how special these performances will be to see there.
Yeah, definitely. And then, of course, we've got to tell you about Beaver Creek's Independence Day celebrations. So after, the parade is here at 10 a.m. But after that, then what are you going to do? So I would suggest mosey on down Valley, head up to Beaver Creek because they're going to have their stars, stripes, and slides for the kids. They're going to start the music early, the food vendors. They've got a couple different performers that'll be here. So it really is a super cool time to be here. And then they'll have their fireworks, right around 9:45, 10 o'clock. And then you can wrap it up. But you can have your whole day spent there.
One of the most common questions we get living here, people will ask, what's summer like? Is summer busy? 4th of July, if you've been here during the winter, 4th of July is busier, in my opinion, than Christmas and New Year's week during the ski season. Because everything's kind of like consolidated to the resort, whereas this is more spread out. And there's a lot to do throughout the entire county and the valley. If you took it down to Glenwood and Silverthorne and whatnot. There are a lot of people here for the 4th of July, and for good reason. It's also the time of year, like all the events we've talked about, with the horseback riding, kayaking, pretty much everything that you would want to do for a summer activity is available for the 4th of July.
Yeah. So it's a great time to be here. So head on up to Beaver Creek for that. Also, though, we've got, the parade here in Vail, but I want to tell you about what they do in Avon on July 3rd. So this is the 38th annual Salute to the USA. And guess who's coming? Can you see?
What?
We got Melissa Etheridge coming for free.
Where do they get the money for these events?
I don't
That's
know.
no joke. Melissa Etheridge is coming.
Yeah.
She is absolutely one of the biggest icons in rock music.
I mean,
she's a Grammy Award winner.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
totally.
Where is
And,
she playing?
She's going to play in Avon, right by Nottingham Lake.
For free?
Yes. This is free. This
That
is
is
July
going to be
3rd.
so good.
And then they've got the largest fireworks display in the Rockies going on after that. So a lot of people will almost do a big July 3rd, and then maybe they go to the parade, and maybe they have to get July 4th is in the middle of the week this year.
Do you think Miss Etheridge knows what she's in for?
I don't know.
Because even without her, Avon is packed.
Busy.
Like,
Yes.
let me give people a tip here too, by the way. Trying to drive in and out of Avon is like trying to drive into lower Manhattan in a semi-tractor trailer.
Yeah.
Like, it's not easy. My suggestion, like, I would truly do this. Depends on how much I've been drinking, of course. Like, I would almost park in Minturn, like at, not in Minturn, but at, gosh, see, I told you I'm losing my mind. Right where the sledding hill used to be there.
Oh, Meadow Mountain.
Yeah, Meadow Mountain.
Yeah.
Like, I would park there and ride the bike path in.
Yeah. Well,
I know it's a
or
few
I would
miles, or
hop
where else? What would you do? A
I'd hop
bus?
on the Eco Bus.
Sure, a bus. I would not be like, I'm going to park at the Westin.
No.
I think
there's
I'll
not
just
gonna
pull
be
into the
parking.
Westin at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You are not even going to be able to get off the interstate.
No, and you know what? So, everything starts early. You can hang out in the park all day, and then at 5 p.m., that's kind of when the gates open. It's going to go all the way till 10:30 because we've got the largest fireworks display in the Rockies. But they've got, on the website, it'll give you, especially closer to the dates, it's going to give you, hey, here's how we suggest you get here. Here's how we, and then even getting out of there, like the police are there, like directing traffic, and you can only go a certain direction.
If you're watching this now and you have time to book a room, although we love the Grand Hyatt here in Vail, of course, if you're down in Avon, you might want to call the Westin or even call up Beaver Creek, the Hyatt up there, one of those properties, and take the shuttle in. I'm sleeping in my truck. I'm going to go down there early that morning. I'm parking my truck in a good spot, and I'm going car camping.
Okay.
I'm going to make it a day. If you see me there, and I'm all there.
Everything. You're gonna have the food trucks there.
Yeah,
the
don't need to bring
restaurants
anything.
There. You
Temperatures are
You
perfect.
can
Just a
sustain it all day.
pillow and a sleeping pad. I'll be good.
yeah.
Watch the fire. And the fireworks display, by the way, to my knowledge, it's the largest that we have in the state. Like that,
I think
no?
Denver probably has more. I think it's largest in the Rockies.
They can keep it on the
in
front
high
range. This thing
country.
goes off. It is huge.
Yeah.
It's synchronized. Melissa Etheridge, get ready.
So cool. So that's going to be on July 3rd. Then going back to July 4th, up here at Vail, we've got the parade, and it's going to start in Golden Peak. It's going to go wind through the top of Bridge Street, curve by the Red Lion, down by Pepe's Corner, Gorsuch Corner, go towards the International Bridge, across that, Solaris, all the way to Lion's Head.
How do you get a seat at Pepe's that day? That's probably booked
You
like
probably had to call
5 years ago.
you had to call them July 5th last year.
Yeah, like
For
that
July
is
4th
that
this
is the
year.
kingpin. One year, no, it was for St. Patty's Day. Billy Dorn and I got to do like the announcing, and we were like, I don't know, we shared. I don't even know what we were. It was St. Patty's Day. We partied quite a bit, or maybe it was the 4th. No, it was the 4th of July. But we got to be down there like on Pepe's deck.
Oh wow!
And watch it. Yeah, see, I told you, I'm losing my mind. It was 4th of July, and oh my gosh, like it's like the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Everyone goes. Is the Vail Lawn Chair team? Are they still in
Yeah,
this?
Vail Lawn Chair demonstration team.
Synchronized lawn chair.
You know what?
closing and-
The next generation. So now the guys that started it, their sons are now a part of it. If you
It's
can believe
legendary. They performed at a presidential inauguration.
that. Yeah, then a couple of them.
It had to have
They
been Bush.
performed
That's a
at-
Bush thing.
They performed at weddings. They performed. It's so funny. I think they did Bush and Clinton.
Did they?
Yeah, back in the day, kind of in
Not
the.
surprised.
Yeah. So really,
Legends.
really funny. So that's going to be 10 a.m. for that. And then after that, we're going to have kind of music happening all throughout town, and the regular bars schedule will have their performers. But you don't want to miss the patriotic concert. This will be at the Ford Amphitheater. And we're bringing in the Philadelphia Orchestra. Normally the Dallas Symphony is still here, but no, it's going to be the Philadelphia this time. So tons of patriotic tunes.
For a good cause, by the way, I'm reading this. This concert on July 4th, Amphitheater, Philadelphia Orchestra, benefits the Vail Veterans Program.
Yes.
And if you are not
Yes.
familiar with that is Cheryl Jensen's program, right?
Yeah,
She's
20th anniversary this year.
Bill and Cheryl. Bill used to be the president of our company years ago, Vail, right?
Yeah, well, he was the
he was-
chief operating.
He was the boss
officer,
man.
I
He was the
think.
coolest guy ever.
Yeah.
Still alive and kicking. He's doing great. His wife, started this program where they bring Vail veterans, or they bring wounded veterans. It's called the Vail Veterans Program. They bring veterans to Vail and their families, and they get them out on all kinds of adventures. In the summer months, they go zip lining and horseback riding. And these are men and women that have made huge sacrifices for their country, but there are costs to bringing them out here, and they show them the best time. So the money from this goes to the veterans program. So this is going to be a great show and for a great cause. And we just had the veterans here skiing not too long ago, and it's so cool to see them out there ripping up the hills and having a good time with their families.
And to celebrate 20 years of doing that, and the work is not done. So we really, this is great that they're going to be benefiting the Vail Veterans Program. Tickets go on sale July 1, like bright and early at the box office. You got to buy them in person.
Oh, there's going to be a line.
Yeah, 4 tickets per person.
I've heard about that. There is a line. People show up in the dark.
It's like a rock concert.
Yeah, this is a... Whew, man, a lot going on.
And then one more thing going on for your Independence Day weekend, however you want to call it, because it's during the middle of the week. Minturn, they do things 2 days before. So July 2nd, they'll have their celebration down at the Little Beach Park and Amphitheater. So that'll be in the evening, 6 to 9 p.m. But just such a cool little place, that Little Beach Park and Amphitheater, a good place to go. Eagle's going to have the bike parade.
That's a very popular one. A lot of kids come out for that.
Gypsum likes to do their event on the 3rd. They'll be doing, I think, if we don't have a dry summer, we should see plenty of fireworks. Sometimes they have to pivot at the last minute, but otherwise they got fireworks on the schedule, and you can just show up at the Lundgren Amphitheater Field.
I'm confused on that. Gypsum's doing their Independence celebration on July 1st with drones. Independence Day celebration with fireworks.
Okay.
On the 3rd.
Well,
I always know when the fireworks are going off in Gypsum because my dog Chip is all of a sudden hiding under the bed. I always forget about it, and then I'm like, whoa.
Well, okay,
Chip's gone.
So if you go to townofgypsum.com, they hope to have the fireworks display.
So kind of weather dependent. Let's hope for
kind of
rain.
weather dependent. Yep,
Okay.
yep. So hopefully fireworks. Otherwise, they'll do a drone show.
I've seen one of those drone shows. It's crazy. It blow your draw pictures in the sky.
Now, another thing that's going on is the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo, and this is the 85th annual. I know we had the COVID, time periods, but they still were doing the livestock auction, all that stuff. So, but this has been going on for 85 years. One of the longest running events here in Eagle County. So this will be happening.
This is real rodeo.
Yeah, this is real rodeo.
Like legit.
Like they bring in the cowboys from all over, like from several states away.
Big money.
Travel the circuit for this. The talent, the bulls.
That's what I'm saying.
The broncs.
It's not just the cowboys or the cowgirls, but the guys that ride the bulls.
Yeah.
The bulls themselves are the best. Yeah,
Yeah.
This is a big deal. And if you go down there, the crazy thing about cowboys, like when you watch it from the stands, you're like, wow, that's really cool. A great ride. I had the opportunity one year to go down there. I'm sure you have as well. And go down where they are in the bullpen, getting ready. Cowboys are taping up because they're hurt. They just got jacked 2 days before and they still cowboy up and get on the back of it. I mean, it is.
I don't know how they do it, but and get your tickets
nuts.
for this because last year several nights sold out. So we start on Wednesday, and this will be July 24th with the Little Buckaroo Night, Western Heritage Night on Thursday, Green Night on Friday, Saturday Patriotic Night. That's the last night of the rodeo, and then they wrap everything up on Sunday. The carnival rides will be going on. The 4-H livestock.
When can you buy tickets for this? Can you buy them now? Because I'll tell you what, last year I almost didn't get tickets.
Yeah.
And locally, we have a number of Facebook pages. You will constantly see people on Facebook. Anybody have tickets for tonight? It sells out.
Yeah,
and it can be frustrating. I'm going to go get tickets
So,
now.
you know what? If you go to EagleCountyFairandRodeo.com, they'll go on sale May of 2024.
All right.
So, all right.
I'll be there.
Get your tickets
I'm
out
getting
there.
them all.
Okay.
No, not all. I'm saying I'm gonna get all the ones I need for my family.
Yeah. Get all the ones you need.
It's stressful when you realize you don't have tickets for that.
Okay. Well, when we come back, we're gonna let you know about a few more festivals happening this summer. So stick with us. Well, we are back with the 2024 summer overview. I'm Tricia Swenson.
And I'm Ken Hovey. Thanks for sticking with us. We've got a few more minutes left in the program. And now we're going to talk about something that everyone loves, more festivals, and also quite a bit of beer.
Beer, wine, we've got it all for you. But you know, one of my favorite events up at Beaver Creek is Beaver Creek's Oktoberfest. And this is a Labor Day tradition. We've got the Blues, Brews, and Barbecue that kicks us off on Memorial Day. But Labor Day, bring out the Oompa bands.
Bring the Lederhosen and the dirndls and get ready for some Stein competitions.
The pretzels, the brats.
It is like Europe has come to Beaver Creek. They put on what is one of the most authentic shows. And they have Helmut Fricker, who like leads the party every year.
Oh, I know. So we've got that, and we've got the, the contests, whether it's the best dressed and the different things that they have going on. And Beaver Creek Village just comes alive. There's kids activities as well. And this will be happening Friday night and then Saturday, Sunday, pretty much all day. It wraps up at around 6.
I'm hoping in the B-roll of this segment that they show you and your dirndl, because you have like an authentic one. Like you're pretty authentic.
Okay,
like,
well, I
usually
usually have to borrow one from the son.
Okay, well, you always look great up there.
I try to put the braids in, and get decked out. If you've got the outfits, wear it for this, and if you don't wear it that weekend, guess what? You got 2 more weekends to wear it, because then Vail gets in the spirit of things. Lionside is going to be doing this September, the next 2 weekends. So 6th, 7th, 8th, and then 13th, 14th, 15th. This brings out the keg bowling.
Yes.
More contests like Stein holding.
I've been to a few of them. I don't stay long, but I've watched the party go down. But it does. It goes Beaver Creek, Lion's Head, Vail, over 3 consecutive weekends.
Yeah.
It is a party.
And then there's the bratwurst eating contest. Like, that is just so crazy to watch.
One and done on those.
Hey, free lunch, I guess.
You can keep it down.
Okay, and then beyond that, we have a few other beer and wine festivals, not just the Oompa bands and the Bavarian style beer, but we're going to have the Vail Craft Beer Classic. And this will be June 14th and 15th, 2-day event, 50 breweries and 50 beverage makers. So this is anywhere from the craft beers, but also seltzers, so popular now. Ciders.
It's great. It's huge. Small breweries you haven't heard of, big breweries that you've probably heard of, a lot from the Front Range. Some really cool breweries out from the Western Slope show up for this. It is a fun time to be here.
And then wine, we've got that, the Vail Wine Classic, August 8th, 9th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. So anything from, of course, your West Coast, California to France, and a lot of different countries in between. Kind of neat to go through there and taste. And
what kind of wine do you like?
Well, it depends on the season.
Come on, like what's your
go-to
in the
wine? Summer, it's going to be something lighter. It'll be either a Pinot Noir red or like a Sauvignon Blanc. And then in the winter, after, just like Labor Day, can't wear white after Labor Day. You gotta take the Pinot Noir out, and
I like Pinots, red wines.
Yeah,
they're good. I'm not much of a Chardonnay.
Okay.
Or rosé, unless my wife breaks it out. But
rosé, that's really good. Like springtime, summertime. I like the rosé.
I'm just curious.
Okay, all right.
Whatever you say.
Okay, and then we of course have the Vail Dance Festival we want to tell you about. So this is coming July 26th through August 5th. And Damien Wetzel, he's been the artistic director for many, many years now. Does such a good job.
I'm looking at the names that are coming. There's
a
lot of the familiar ones.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. And then we have Sarah Merms. She's with New York City Ballet. She's going to be the artist in residence and choreographer Jamar.
You can learn to dance too.
Yeah, they have dancing in the streets.
Yeah, they have little educational seminars and whatnot.
Yeah,
you can dance.
Yes,
you can. They'll get you to dance. Yeah. Madonna, she's on tour right now.
Yeah, Madonna. She's not coming here, but she's on tour.
This is a huge one.
But yeah, Vail Dance Festival, vaildance.org for more information. And this is we're barely scratching the surface, Ken.
Well, I'm just looking now. Vail Farmers Market.
Oh yeah. So that's,
we can have a show just about the farmers market.
And that's probably the longest festival that goes on all throughout the season. So that starts Father's Day weekend. It goes this year all the way through October 6th.
17 weekends of farmers market. And let me tell you something. This is the thing. You got to go early. Like by noon, you're chest to back in there. Like it's busy. And the other thing, if he's out there, my favorite, Jean-Michel from the left bank. Yeah. He makes those little lobster roll sandwiches.
And then sometimes he makes his own homemade ice cream.
Yeah, the guy blew you like one of my favorite restaurants, the left bank, and he sells these things. And my wife has her favorite like strudel that she got. They literally sell out by like 11 o'clock to noon.
They have 40 food vendors there. So even if I'm not going for it's an art show as well. So there's all sorts of artisans there with their wares. But even if you're not going for vegetables or for the arts, just go for lunch. Ride your bike in.
When's the first weekend? June 16th?
Yeah, June 16th.
Through October 6th.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right.
17 weekends.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Like, people drive. We have people that drive by on the interstate. You know, like you'll see an event going on. Well, something's going on there. We got to get off.
Yeah.
Well, I've met people that are like, we were just driving by. We saw all the cars, and it's the festival, or it's it's
the Vail Farmers Market and Art Show.
Yeah, and they do. They have a lot of art there.
Yes.
Trisha, did we just accomplish an hour of talking?
Yeah, basically, not very hard for us two to do.
And
I
realized today that Trisha and I have been doing live and recorded television shows for 23 years together.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This was fun. The only reason I show up here is because I get to do it with you.
All right, thanks.
Good job. That was fun.
Okay, so that is wrapping up our 2024 summer overview for Vail Valley Live and brought to you by the Outlets at Silverthorne. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you out there on the trails.
Summertime is here in the Rockies. We'll see you out there.